2018 Vauxhall Adam Review. The good points of Vauxhall Adam: youthful appeal, tons of personalization options, broad array of petrol engines. The bad points of Vauxhall Adam: not particularly frugal or cheap to tax. Rivals are definitely more fun to push. No diesel option. Appealing right to younger drivers, and also the young at heart, may be the Vauxhall Adam, a small three-door hatchback sitting below the Corsa inside the firm's range size-wise, but above it in price. Vauxhall claims that why this car stick out as unique could be the high level of personalization a client can specify on account of more than 1 million design combinations. The compact four-seater goes head-to-head together with the Fiat 500 and also the Mini hatch primarily, and carries a floating roof which makes the car look lower and even more distinctive. Ramp inside the Adam's extras and its particular price pitches it into Audi A1 territory. Not only proper drainage, myriad options along with a fancy two-tone paint job, it absolutely was one in the first cars inside the small hatchback category to offer the option of LED daytime running lights, trims and interior planning options. Everything regarding the Adam was designed to appeal towards the fashion-conscious. Also, it becomes obvious if you think about the three core trim level names: Jam, Slam and Glam. The lineup's topped because of the comparatively dull-sounding Adam S, although for your first few months it absolutely was on sale. Vauxhall named it the Grand Slam. The entry-level Jam is, purportedly, fashionable. Mid-spec Glam is supposed to get elegant, even though the Slam emphasizes a visually racier side in the Adam. There can also be an SUV-esque model known as the Adam Rocks, which can be covered with a separate review and possesses the choice of a folding fabric roof. The Adam Unlimited joined the product range in 2016, enabling even greater levels of individuality where taste needn't certainly be a constraint. Every color and trim combination can be done. There are wide-ranging visual combinations, that has a wide variety of exterior colors. Basic names as James Blonde including 2 different roof colors, 4 interior colors, 15 different seat color schemes and also a whole host of numerous materials, designs and trim options. Customers may also choose their headlining, including an LED lit starlight roof trim. 5. A strong petrol engine range. There is really a mix of 3- and 4-cylinder petrol engines in the Adam snub bonnet. The very least powerful trio are non-turbocharged and include a 1.2-liter with 70 horsepower and a couple 1.4-liter motors with either 87 horsepower or 100 horsepower. The sole 3-pot unit is often a 1.0-liter turbo producing 115 horsepower, whilst the Adam S incorporates a lustier 150 horsepower from the turbocharged 1.4-liter engine. That's enough for just a 130 miles per hour top speed plus an 8.5-second 0.62 miles per hour time. Most efficient will be the 87 horsepower 1.4-liter through an EcoFlex fuel saving package. But even so, its claim of 56.5 miles per gallon and emissions of 118 GkM are far away from class-leading. If you fancy a miserly diesel, then you're doomed. There aren't any offered. Safety systems and technology. Buyers can optionally specify a computerized parallel parking system in addition to blind spot alert. But standard precautionary features include 2 teams of ISOFIX child seat attachments, stability control and hill start assist. There's and a button to improve the electronic power steering system's assistance at lower speeds, that is especially helpful for city driving and parking. Inside can be an infotainment system that incorporates Bluetooth together with connectivity for smartphones with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay software. This enables use of internet-based applications, including GPS navigation together with music playlists, pictures along with your phone book, all controlled through 7-inch, full-color touchscreen. OnStar, Vauxhall's virtual concierge service is usually available for the Adam, featuring as part on the standard kit roster on Slam and S versions. Not only can you could have Satan of directions downloaded automatically for the IntelliLink multimedia system, it could pinpoint the place you are in the event you get into difficulties. Vauxhall Adam Hatchback Model History. September 2012, available to order with first deliveries in February 2013. This is usually a new model line for Vauxhall, a 3-door city car with a variety of personalization options. Trim levels are unique, too: Jam, Glam and Slam. Each includes a trio of petrol engines available, a single 2-liter 16V VVT with 70 horsepower, as well as 1.4-liter versions from the same unit with 87 horsepower and 100 horsepower. March 2014, limited availability Black Edition and White Edition launched together with the 87 horsepower 1.4-liter VVT engine. Cars are monochrome, in I'll Be Black or Saturday White Fever seriously, with wheels matching the bodywork color, even though door mirror covers use a brushed aluminum look. Both feature the IntelliLink multimedia system as standard. July 2014, 3-cylinder, 1.0-liter direct injection turbo engine with 115 horsepower provided with Jam, Glam and Slam specifications. December 2014, engine title simplified for your 4-cylinder units, now often known as 1.2i and 1.4i. Easytronic automatic gearbox launched with all the 87 horsepower 1.4i engine across the 3 trims. January 2015, performance increased together with the sporty Grand Slam specification, powered with a 150 horsepower 1.4-liter turbocharged engine. Distinguishing features include 18-inch alloy wheels, a rear spoiler and red decals in and out. April 2015, Grand Slam trim renamed S. July 2015 to 1.0-liter engine title changed to turbo. October 2015, limited edition energized launched with 1.2i 70 horsepower engine. Special features will include a gloss black grille bar, sports pedals as well as the IntelliLink multimedia system. 1.0i turbo engine discontinued in Jam and Glam specifications. December 2015, multimedia system improvements with all the introduction in the IntelliLink R4.0 package, while Slam and S models have the OnStar virtual concierge service as standard. February 2016, unlimited specification introduced allowing buyers to specify any color, interior trim, wheel design and option combination no matter if or not they clash. Engines include all units except the 1.4i turbo. Watch the whole Vauxhall Adam hatchback review if personalization could make this pint-sized city slicker popular. Petrol in the engine range. 3-pot 1.0i turbo, a great all-rounder. Least powerful 1.2i is lackluster. As a city-focused car, Vauxhall Adam performance centers on usability in lieu of allowed top speed or acceleration, by reviewing the exclusively petrol-fueled power plant lineup. Quintet of petrol engines. Least powerful on the engines will be the 1.2i, a 4-cylinder motor producing just 70 horsepower and 115 Nm of torque from 4,000 revolutions per minute. That means as a way to extract its performance you must work the rather notchy 5-speed manual gearbox quite hard, with scant reward. Top speed is simply 103 miles per hour, as you move the 0.62 miles per hour benchmark takes 14.9 seconds. opt for that slightly punchier 1.4i with 87 horsepower and 130 Nm of torque, again from 4,000 revolutions per minute, plus the Adam's slightly sprightlier using a top speed of 109 miles per hour along with a 0.62 miles per hour use of 12.5 seconds. An Easytronic automatic transmission will come in lieu on the manual box with identical performance figures. There's a fuel-saving EcoFlex package designed for that engine that affects its performance. As you move, the top speed increases to 111 miles per hour. The 0.62 miles per hour time increases to 13.9 seconds. Topping the non-turbo range may be the 100 horsepower version from the 1.4i, although its torque output is identical for the less powerful version. The result is usually a modest performance jump, having a top speed of 115 miles per hour complemented by an 11.5 second 0.62 miles per hour time. Things are better with all the 4-seat induction motors, the first being the 3-cylinder 1.0i turbo. It delivers a peppy 115 horsepower and 170 Nm of torque at a much lower 1,800 revolutions per minute, creating this much more flexible and pleasing air driving. Its 6-speed manual gearbox can be an improvement, too. It'll reach 121 miles per hour and cracks the 0.62 miles per hour sprint in 9.9 seconds. Fastest from the Adam range will be the S, the one model available using the 1.4i turbo, which can be of a different design to your non-turbo 1.4i models. It delivers 150 horsepower, so it's a warm hatch as opposed to a hot someone to rival the quicker Audi A1s and mini hatches, though with 220 Nm of torque from 2,750 revolutions per minute. That's sufficient for any 130 miles per hour top speed with an 8.5 second 0.62 miles per hour time. Light steering can be a bonus out partying, but it restricts the fun one from the jaw horse. Sporty arrest constitutes a slightly better fist of things. Rivals such as Mini Hatch along with the Audi A1 are better plus much more engaging to operate a vehicle than the Vauxhall Adam. Even the large most of city-centric buyers will cherish the light steering. Deficiency of feedback takes the Mini sense of enjoyment far away from keener drivers. Through the corners there is very little or no lean when driving enthusiastically, but on account of the lack of knowledge from the steering do to feel truly at one with all the car. Cars specified with 17 or 18-inch rims come which has a sport chassis as standard and is particularly meant to give your vehicle crisper steering. Unfortunately, all it gets is often a firmer ride in lieu of sweeter handling, so expect you be jolted about more. Vauxhall has engineered the Adam, which has a UK-specific steering system that was tuned for further twisty, lumpy British roads. In truth, you'd be hard-pressed to inform, such could be the vagueness of their communication together with the driver. Things are just a little better with all the Adam S, and that is much better to hustle around, since that insufficient feedback prevents it from truly sating the driver within the manner a somewhat larger Fiesta Street does. Small cars must be as much fun they are driving as they are to check out, though the Adam simply isn't. Decent quality materials and construction. Personalization will make it garish, though. Doesn't feel as upmarket as Audi A1, Mini. The interior with the Vauxhall Adam is often a pleasant place. Stick on the less gaudy trims along with the car is straightforward to live with. There aren't any garish colors or interface graphics as standard. It borrows much of the company's switchgear from your larger Corsa and Astra. This also is no dangerous thing. All the controls are typically easily accessed and relatively intuitive, while a fantastic driving position is simple to find. It fails to deliver of an Audi A1 or Mini Hatch with regard to outright quality, but it really is noticeably superior to a Fiat 500, with squidgier plastics along with a greater feeling of robustness. Lacks the comfort of their key rivals. Decent number of space in the beginning. Cramped for two inside back, though. Vauxhall Adam comfort levels are certainly not as good as those found inside Audi A1 or Mini Hatch. The cabin is extremely well insulated, along with the ambience is ruined from the amount of tire noise. Up front there may be plenty of space, and both driver and front passenger seats are bolstered with decent side supports. If you or your front seat passenger is 6 foot plus, then adults sitting inside the rear will likely be cramped. The seating arrangement is more of the 2+2 as opposed to a conventional 4-seater. Note there's no central rear seatbelt. Adams fitted with 17 and 18-inch wheels also receive stiffer sports suspension, which mars the ride quality, making the small Vauxhall feel frustratingly unsettled and bouncy. 5 very distinctive trim levels available. Unlimited spec offers widest choice of customization. Personalization may be the key, more than 1 million combinations. 5 unique Adam trim levels are offered, but there is usually a host of personalization options, making the Vauxhall Extras list an exhausting watch. The trim levels are designed to fascinate different car buyers. Jam is designed for fashionistas. Glam is a lot more about luxury. Slam could be the mildly sporty one, whereas S could be the hotter version. Plus there's unlimited for individuals that can't comprise their minds. Standard Vauxhall Adam hatchback equipment. The entry-level Jams kit list includes 16-inch Titan triple cross alloy wheels, cruise control and daytime running lights. Inside you'll find aircon, a CD player, USB and Bluetooth connectivity, a leather-wrapped leader with audio controls, and IMEX black cloth seats. Progress up a level for the Unlimited, the model that's designed primarily for personalization, and also the primary difference compared together with the Jam is that it has climate control instead of aircon. Glam could be the next rung inside the Adam ladder, with external differences for the Jam tied to 16-inch silver vintage alloys, a panoramic glass roof, chrome effect trims to your door handles, window surrounds and sills, and LEDs for the day running lamps and tail lights. Inside you'll also take advantage of climate control, DAB radio, as well as a blind for your glass roof. There's a sporty air towards this Lamb. It lets you do without the glass roof. Even so, the Alameda one and also the door mirror caps are available in a contrasting color for the rest on the bodywork. The rear windows are darkened, and also the alloys are upgraded to 17-inch Manugian and Hurricane design items. Plus there's firmer sports suspension. Once aboard you'll spot the Superheroes upholstery and OnStar virtual concierge service. Topping the range would be the performance-oriented S, originally launched as Grand Slam but renamed in short order. Its wheels are 18-inch propeller alloys, with uprated brake calipers nestled in it, painted red for additional visibility. There's a complete body kit, including a roof spoiler, that is painted in a very contrasting color along using the rest on the roof. Inside, the S is similar to the Slam, using the addition of some red flashes within the seat material and dashboard. Optional Vauxhall Adam hatchback accessories. There is really a very extensive options list for the Vauxhall Adam. Some on the more conventional options add a heated leader, automatically dimming rear-view mirror, ambient lighting and interchangeable decor panels. Vauxhall's clever FlexFix spike carrier is additionally available. The system is integrated into your vehicle's bumper, removing when needed to cart a bike weighing nearly 30 kilograms, while one more clip can be purchased to allow for a second bike of around 20 kilograms to become carried. 3 option packs are designed for each trim level: two-tone black or white pack, flamboyant twisted pack, or perhaps the bold extreme pack. The black pack carries a black roof, exterior mirrors and rims. As you move, the white pack affords the same effect but also in white. Go for your twisted pack that boasts colorful exterior mirrors, grille bar, rims and decor in your home. This finish is green or red on jams, brown or red on glams and red on slams. Not enough personalization? There can be a number of 3 different decal packages: splat for your jam, fly about the glam, and stripes for your slam. These can be applied towards the mirrors, side and rear of your vehicle. You may add your own touch to your interior, which has a choice of printed headliners. Info, Starlight, is backlit by 64 LEDs, similar towards the idea pioneered by Rolls-Royce but for a fraction on the cost. Of the other available designs, Sky is often a blue sky and white clouds design. Fly provides the impression of falling autumn leaves, and Go incorporates a checkered flag print. 5-star rating from Euro NCAP. Raft of active safety kit available. Surprising and sufficient adaptive cruise control. This car will entice city drivers and, because of the chance of numerous urban pranks, buyers would like the Vauxhall Adam safety levels to become good. Standard kit includes searching for stability system featuring hill start assist, has and cruise control that has a speed limiter. There's another comprehensive airbag system comprising of 2 front, a couple thorax and pelvis side bags along with a couple of curtain airbags. The Adam has advanced park assist 2 being an optional feature. Drivers engage the system having a button about the dashboard. Also, it tells them if they reach a parking space sufficient to accommodate the auto. The system then automatically steers them to the parking space, while using driver only the need to control the brake, clutch and gears. As is par to the course with city cars, the Adam achieved a 4-star crash test rating when sampled from the experts at Euro NCAP. Rear seats are extremely small. Boot isn't especially large either. At least there's a good amount of odds and ends storage. This is not any roomy hatchback, so Vauxhall Adam practicality is immediately limited. With just 2 adults from the car, there's plenty of head and legroom for the children, but sit 2 more people within the back and they'll find the back space very cramped. The load space is small with all the rear seats set up, but it will swallow a few soft bags for any weekend away. The door pockets are of a decent size and may hold a 500 ml bottle of water, while you will find enough cubbies for knickknacks and loose change. The Vauxhall Adam's electrical energy steering system also benefits coming from a dedicated city mode. At the flick of any switch, the steering becomes featherlight, making the Adam increasingly simple to park in tight, crowded town centers.